No question? Okay, I'm telling you. Now, basically, I get two. One will be stuck on spring 2025, and one will be already in Tech 2 2024. Okay? First thing, if you on Fall 2024, you have to do the lab number 10. Everyone, if you keep going. Or you want to go with the Tech 2 Spring 2025. That's okay to me. Okay. However, Tech 2 2024, if you're doing okay, you can be completion on the spring 2025. Otherwise, you still have to be in the program until I feel you're doing okay. The city asking me on 2023 this year, 6 students look like okay. How come they cannot get the certificate? And what can we do? I told them, okay, to get a completion certificate to apply for the technician job, they have to finish all of the project in TechJo. However, they're doing okay, but it's not complete. So they have to register again in order to be able to get the certificate if we approve it. Otherwise, they can be in the program or they can live in the program forever. I don't care. So for this week for 2024, thank you. On Monday, I will be working with the Tech Joe 2025 in the room 240 at 4:30. I want to working with them, try to help them to understand how to do the lab, okay? And also I have to find out, maybe I have to buy a few circuit board for them. Hopefully it's not too many. I don't want, cannot support it. Okay? Or if you get any question, anything, just let me know. One company in San Diego, okay? And one engineer section head, they asking me to get for him a student in a program working as a technician. But right now, I don't have anyone. The thing is, your guy not complete yet. Okay? And the way we're teaching now is different from the past. Remember, you get only 3 days in the class. However, the other day, you can working at home. You can modify the software. You can build the circuit. Okay. Only thing is when you need to verify your work, that will be in the class. Okay. So, any question? Anything? So, my question is, anyone done with the D lab number 10?
I did.
Okay. If it's not,
I finished it.
you finish it. So that's why you have to see me, okay, on Monday.
Okay.
I want to see how much you understand. If we want to do something and you're able to do it,
Okay.
okay, that's perfect. The thing is, now we be teaching you really more practical thing you have to do at your work, okay? So now I will be stuck with the lab number 10, what we want, okay? Okay, you see that is a D lab number 10. First thing, this is a lab we already got a program for you. Okay, we're talking more later. Now, when you get the schematic, what I want you to go through it to find out HIC, how they work. Okay? So, this is the memory here. The memory very simple. This is uh, sequence 16 memory. Okay? Let's see. I get any memory in here.
It's the first one.
Here. This is a memory. Okay? Only thing is they get an address and data. Okay? You can write the data to each location, that means address, in the memory. And later on, you can read it out and verify the data is correct. That's a very simple, nothing else. Okay? In this memory, they get how many address? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to 8, 10, right? That means 11 wire for address. Let's see. Yeah.
But 3 of those are grounded.
Yeah. Now let's see. Just a minute. So basically the size of this memory. Okay. Memory. 6116. They will be, let's see, 2K by okay, what that mean? How many? That means how many lines for address?
Yeah. It's 1024 in my memory. I don't have that data right in front of me. I believe it's 1024, no?
Now the question is, you get 2K, right?
Right?
So if you calculate it, they will be 2
Oh, 10,
times
2000 times 8 is 10,000.
024,
Yeah,
right?
right,
So they're telling you get uh 2048 words, right?
right, right.
So how many address requirement?
Oh, by 8. So, oh, that's my,
That's a very, very basic to everyone.
So is that like on the chip it says A0 to A10, but you only using 7 of
No,
them.
no, I'm talking about general. I'm not talking about the memory in this lab.
well, there's eight lines.
That's
Because
in this lab.
even though there's 11, 3 of them are grounded, so. So there's 11, but 3 of them are grounded.
Yeah, I three grounded. That means for this lab, right?
Right, for this
But
lab.
in general, so
Oh,
you
in general,
have
it would
to
be
be
11. It would be
11,
11. Yeah,
right?
yes.
Okay. How do we know 11?
Because on the left-hand side where the data comes in, the address comes in, that's how many lines there are. Input lines.
No, in general. Okay.
Oh,
I get 2K by 8 memory. Okay.
uh-huh.
And if
It's
you
A0
understand,
to it's A0 to A10, which is 11.
okay, when you see the memory, they say 2K by 8, and you know they will be a 2048 word memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, now, the next question will be, so how many address lines do we need? You say 11. Correct?
That's in general. But in this lab, you only use.
No, don't talking about this lab.
Oh, okay.
You say you get 11 lines. for address.
Yep.
Now, you can say, how do we figure out 11 without looking in schematic?
Because that's how many address lines are on the IC unit,
You mean the formula 2 to the n?
the pins.
Okay, I'm talking about this memory picture here.
Hmm.
I want you to understand. If they say 2K by 8, you know 2048 word, okay. And the question is, how many address lines? You say 11. How do you know 11?
Is it from the formula, Mr. Pham, 2 to the n?
What do you mean the formula to the end?
2 to the n. 2 to the 11 is 2048. So you use that formula.
Okay, now you can say,
Well, if there's a write and an engage,
then
you kind of eliminate the read write pin.
using this formula, 2 power 11
Right, that's what I said.
equal to 0.48. That's telling you need 11 input line for address.
Oh, okay.
You get it now. That's why sometimes I will be asking you, and you don't understand. You cannot answer it. Then you can stay with me. We don't care about the time. 1 semester, 2 semester, 3 or more doesn't matter. No one can forcing me to give it now the certificate. Okay? So that's why I asking for your understanding. Okay? So when you're looking into the memory, okay, then you can see how many words, how many address line. Okay, how can we know that will be 11 address line or more or whatever, doesn't matter. Okay? And very simple thing for memory. You apply address, you apply data, and you write data into that address. Later on, you can read from that address, you can get the same data. That means it's working. Okay? Very simple thing. Inside they just a location, and they can contain any data you want to write into what location you want. Okay? So basically for testing memory, you get to process write data to the memory, and later on read data from that memory. Okay? For this lab, okay, only 8 line
Mm-hmm.
being tested. The reason is we don't have enough address for this memory if we want to test the maximum. Okay? Doesn't matter. Okay. So to test the memory, okay, write data to the memory and read data. Okay. So in this type of the lab, we use most all of the thing will be the function. Okay. The first function, they can say write okay. Write data, write address to the memory. Okay. That will be telling you you have to write address A0 to A7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking about write address to memory. If you're looking into the schematic, the port A here, write to U1, that will be buffer. And they routed Z1, Z2. Whatever you're writing into U1 pin 2 to 9, automatically they go out to the output pin 18 to pin 11.
Mm-hmm.
If they not, maybe pin 1, pin 19 not routed. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, that data will be go into 373. Now, what is the 373? It's Joule. Okay? 373. What is it? You know the name. Okay? If you don't know, you need to into here. Okay? Looking for
3-state output.
373. 541. And that 245. 374.
Plus the latch.
Okay,
E
370.
flip-flop. Okay.
Yeah. You see that?
Yep.
373 deluxe. Okay.
D flip-flop.
Yeah, D flip-flop, but deluxe. Okay.
Mhm.
Not uh the other one, like 374.
J.
So basically you get the input high. Okay. And LE mean lacking. Okay. High. If output low, they high. Same thing. If you get a low, LE high, output low. Otherwise, output will be no change or will be a high impedance. That only telling you one thing. The data coming out U2 go to U2 here. Okay? input 3, 4, 7, 8, up to 18 ready. Okay. Now, ready, but the output is nothing. Okay. First thing, this input must be shipped into inside U2. That means they're talking about pin 11, latch. If pin 11 at logic 1, then input 3 up to 18 will be go inside U2. Okay? And now, if you set pin 11 at logic 0, you can change here, but they cannot go inside here. Okay? If you want the output to go into the output U2 pin 256 to 19, pin output control pin 1 must be low. Okay? So that is the program. Okay? First thing is that will be delatching. Okay? If U2 pin 11 high, data loaded from input to internal of U2. And then if U2 pin 1 equal 0, then data going out. That is how they work. So you can see that. And that normally we're using function. They do latch. Okay. So if you apply PA to U1, then you have to set U2 at logic 1, U2 pin 11. High, so the loading data inside U2. Then now you have to using to set U2 at input 1 at 0, they coming out. Okay? And when they coming out, you click into U5. Okay? U5. Okay? 374 D flip-flop same thing. If the D flip-flop, you get the input, you find pin 3, 4, 7, 8. Now you want to loading data inside U5. You need to apply P clock. Okay? So basically, you need P clock. Okay? To load data from input to internal of okay U5. Okay? And basically they just inside, they're not coming out yet. If pin number 1, output control, not 0. In this case, they routed. Okay? So that's why you can say sin U5 pin 1 equal 0. Output will be ready. So that means for the function write address to memory, first step you have to use it. Okay. Number 1, you have to write okay data address to port A. Okay. Next thing, number 2, what you want to do? You have to call function. What function? The U2 labs. Okay, what step you have to do? I think I try to understand that thing. Next lab and later on, we already given you the function but not telling you exactly what you have to do. Then you have to understand in order to do it. Okay? So first thing, the function you need to write data to the memory. You have to write address. To write the address, first thing you write data to port A. Okay? Next thing you need to call a function U2 large, loading data into U2. Okay? What next? You see, if you last right here, the next,
Mm-hmm.
what function will be called?
U5.
Not yet.
Hmm.
Right here, right? Data already here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we need to deal with U5.
Right.
How?
U6 output enable.
Okay, you call a function U2 last. That function will be
Oh, wouldn't it be write address to, wouldn't you write the address at that point?
No, data function doing everything. Okay, you want to write address to memory. You call this function. Okay, you call this function.
Mm-hmm.
If you say 0x55, that means will write to address 55. AA should be AA, whatever. However, inside the function, write address to memory. First thing you have to do, you say, okay, I need to write to port A. All right?
Right.
Okay. If you see in here, you have to, if you call that function, you have to say write address to memory 0xAA.
Right.
Now, after inside this function write address, first step you have to do, you write to port A. Okay. Next function, you say you call the function U2 last. That means they loading that data inside U2. What next step you want to do?
Enable?
Exactly. You want to set U2 pin 1 equal 0. Okay? So that's why in here, normally we're using enable U2. Okay? So the next step you have to call equal function. Enable U2. Okay. So when you call enable U2, data already here.
Right.
Now you want that data to go to the output U5 to address. What next?
P clock.
Okay. Now you see on the program. Okay. Okay. You see in this one we're using U5 clock function. That means basically exactly like you just said, we apply P clock, right?
Right.
Okay. So the thing in here, okay, we say call the function. U5 clock. Okay. So that means complete
That's in the,
writing data
right.
into here. Okay. So we'll be using dry address to memory. So you can see they can be how many steps you have to get through it. Okay, you can see right here. Dry address to memory. First thing, in this case, they say they want to make sure memory enable at logic 1. I'll explain later. So you say write to port A, whatever you want, 0x0, what address, and have to be using U2 last, U2 enable, U5 clock. That will be completely, data will be ready in here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you get any question, okay. However, in here, okay, you need to make sure U8 pin 18,
Mm-hmm.
okay, enable.
Yeah.
Must be equal to 1.
Yeah.
Why do we want that? The thing is,
So to right.
we make sure when you apply a graph or when you apply the data, we don't want that go into inside memory. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Until you're ready, you
Mm-hmm.
get a graph, you get data, then you can be enable equal 0. Otherwise, whenever you apply graph, whenever you apply data, enable must be 1. Okay? That is for write address to memory. Okay, you get any question for write address?
So if enable is 0, it just doesn't, the IC won't move the data forward to be read through
No,
the circuit. It'll act as you'll wonder what's going on because it's not working as it should, right?
it will be not working right.
Yeah.
The thing is, enable 0, you can address or you can data they can go in it.
Yes,
So that's why they
right.
don't want. They want make sure you get address ready, you get data ready,
Mm-hmm.
and now bring it to 0. And after they go to 0, data go to that address, and then it will have to go back 1.
Mm-hmm.
So prevent any data going wrong. Okay. Now we're talking about write data. Okay. You already know how to write address to the memory. Now we're talking about write data to the memory. Okay. And that's why you go into write data to the memory. Okay. See, write data. Now, you can see data right here. Look at the IC245. What is it? How they work? Who know how 245 working? Okay, if it's not, basically just a buffer, bidirectional. Okay, output unite enable, they already rounded. That means data can go from A to B or from B to A. Either way, depend on pin 1 direction. If pin 1, unite pin 1 equal 1, data going from A to B. If unite pin 1 equal 0, data going from B to A.
Interesting.
How that IC working?
That's cool.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so now we try to explain a little more for you. Okay, U5. Now U9. I think so. U9. Bidirectional.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. If U9 pin 1 equal logic 1. Okay. Data going from A to B. Okay. If U9 pin 1 equal 0.
Going from B to A.
Right. Data going from B to A. So you can see. Now you want write data. You have to do the same. Write to port A what data you want. Then go to U2. Okay. That will be same thing here. You have to call function U2 lab
Mhm,
and U2 enable.
mhm.
So that will be telling you data allowed go to output U2. Now, output U2 will be go to U6 D flip-flop. Okay. On U6 here, the same thing. 373. You need to loading data into U6 and enable U6 to get out. U6 pin 256. Okay. Then they go to U9. Okay. And now you want the data coming in. So pin U6, pin U9, pin 1 must be set to 0. So now data going from B to A. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's why in here, write data to memory. You write to port A. U2 lat enable U2. U6 lat. U6 enable. That's it. Then the data will be ready in here. Now you need to write. Okay. And the next function will be using write to memory. That function write to memory. Okay. Let's see what inside that function. Okay. First thing, they say enable U6. Okay. Then you apply memory enable 1, then 0, then 1 again.
Mhm.
That's telling you after data loading into the memory enable have to be 1 to protect any data. Okay. Go in the memory. Okay. And then next step will be read memory. Okay, we want to see what the function read memory try to do. Okay, basically when you read the memory, they set memory enable 0. The thing data only coming out, cannot coming in. So that's why memory enable can be set to 0. Okay, and you must be set memory right at logic 1 to read, logic 0 for write. Okay. Okay. So now this is the simple. Okay. If you're reading here, you can see they get memory data file at location AA. So first thing you see, they drive memory address. They drive memory data. And they call function drive memory. Okay. And they repeat it with a different address, different data. They not read yet. Okay, now they want to read. You have to tell what address you want. That's why you write address AA and call the function read memory. Okay, and it's verified right or wrong. So that basically everything. Okay, talking about write data to memory, read data from memory. Okay, you get any question up to this point?
Not at this time.
Okay, perfect. Just a minute, okay? I want to make sure I can say that.
Are you in the folder yet? I'm not sure you're in the D review folder yet. You gotta click on it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Data meeting, okay, on February 21. So basically now you understand, okay, how to write data to the memory, how to read data from memory, okay? The next lab 11 will be a little different. However, I just asking for each function and you have to do what you need to do. Okay, now the other thing in here, we're talking about good. Let's see. That what? That memory ADC data. Okay. So basically, you can see at the beginning, you get the right here.
Mm-hmm.
Want to loading on of the data here. Okay. Into the memory. And also, okay, let's see. You're going from 0 to 43 location. Okay. You will be dry address to memory. Okay. That means location first one will be 0. Next one will be 1, 2, 3. And now you do calculation. ADC data will be equal ADC data per day. Then you write data memory and write to memory. So basically this one, we don't care. But that's telling you one thing. They drive memory, okay, data to each location. Okay. Then later on, they will be reading out, verify that data is correct, and did nothing else. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Write data to the memory, but that data, okay, loading into the memory, maybe 43 location, 42 or 40, doesn't matter. Later on, they read it out, make sure they write. And the last one, okay, random test memory. Okay, basically, you get on this IC to be tested that to 56 location. Okay, so they say, I loading data 55 to even location. That means J0 to J less than equal to 50, J plus equal to. So first location 0, the next location will be 2, 4, 6. That will be even. Loading 55. Okay. Then now we loading another data AA. However, to the odd location. That means start from 1, J less than, J plus equal 2. So the first location be 1. The next will be 3. The next will be 5 with the data AA. Only guarantee 2 locations in the memory next to each other cannot be loading the same data. They have to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you can read it. Okay, you're reading even. J plus equal 20. I think if we only random test, we cannot doing on of the location loading. Take a lot of time. Hey, so that one you just copy, okay, for any memory location. Okay, up to this point, any question about this memory?
Nope.
No, right?
Nope.
Haha.
No,
date.
not at this time.
Ah. Now, next data troubleshooting.
Yes.
I can tell you, when the reading the data out, it failed.
Mhm.
So what you need to do, make sure address you want it, right?
Mhm.
You write 55, that means address 55, or you write AA, address have to be AA. So if the reading out it failed, they're telling you something wrong for the memory. Then you make sure address have to be right. Then you make sure data have to be right. And you make sure
Enable.
21 have to be 0 for right?
Mhm.
Or pin 20 output must be 1. Or pin 18 have to be 0 when you're writing in. So now you can see in the program here, I pick the first one, easy one. Okay, when you run, okay, that number one, they fail. Let's see. They say test U1, U2, U3, U4, data 55. Okay, U1, U2, U3, U4. That means the first thing they want to test memory. They will write data to put A, go U1, go U2, then they reading U3. Make sure you get data you want. That means you pass the test number one, number two. That means U1, U2, U3, no problem. Later, and a pack of U4. And the next you want to write data to the memory, write address to the memory. If something wrong, it's not U1, it's not U2, it's not U3. Okay? They can be U5, U8, U6, U9, or U7. Okay? In the program here, okay, when you say you run, they can be without debugging. However, I happen you using debugging. Okay, for debugging, when they fail, you rerun it. You can click here. That means when they run to this line 101, they stop. Okay, you can see. You will go to start debugging. They need to compile before they run. You see that? They run up to that point, they stop it. until you press any key.
Mhm.
Now, you can see they stop right here. So they stop so you can check the data right here. Okay?
Mhm.
To make sure you get the right data. Okay? Then now, if you think you need to get another one, another line, you press F10. Let's see. How come we press did not go? What's wrong? Okay, let's see.
Do you need to close that last test out?
Now I try to rerun to see what's going on here.
Okay.
Okay, quickly start debugging.
Mhm.
Okay, now, right now, let's press F10. Hmm.
What does F10 do?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. Right now they on F10, right?
Mhm.
Uh, they will be right now at line 101. If you want to go to the next line, huh,
What is that window that you can open up? Is it analyze where you can see the what it's reading?
no,
Is Isidro, do you know?
right now, when they run up to line 101,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
they stop right there for you.
Uh-huh.
You want to go to the next line,
Uh-huh.
basically you press F10.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know, maybe too many things.
Maybe.
That hang it up. However, what I telling you, okay, is if you want to go to the next line,
Mm-hmm.
line 102,
Okay.
press F10.
Okay.
Now, however, you want to go inside the function, press F11.
Oh, okay.
That is the key you have to go. Okay? F F10 go to next line. Okay? F11 will be go to the function. Okay? That I really need for you. Okay? So that will be helping you to go to the x function. Try to see what we can get. That's what we're using for troubleshooting
Okay.
of any different type of C++ program, doesn't matter. Normally you understand almost everything they're using the function, and the function name make a little easy to understand what's going on. Okay, so that will be enough for today.
Okay. Thank you.
So we'll be see your guy, okay, on Monday, right?
Mhm.
If you get a problem, and you can ask me, okay?
Okay.
But what I want to say, nobody can do anything different lab except number 10 when you complete. Okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, we don't want someone ask me lab 7 or lab number 8, doesn't matter. Let's say that later. You have to go to the same time. That's easy to run, easy to talk in the meeting. Okay? And if you get any question, anything, okay, then you can let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so good night, everyone. Okay?
Thank
Okay.
you. Good night.
Good night. Have a
Have a
good
good
week.
night,
Good night, sir. Have a good
Professor.
weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.